Welcome back guys to another video. I hope you all are doing fine. Today in this video I'm going to show you the best action cameras in 2022. So if you're new to this channel, make sure to watch it till the end, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe, and also don't forget to check out the links in the description. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video. On number 1, we have the Insta360 One RS. With its fully modular design, the Insta360 One RS is one of the most versatile action cameras money can buy, comprising core battery and interchangeable camera module. The One RS can be used as a 4K or 360 camera and modified on the fly. Using the standard 4K boost module, the RS offers 4K video recording at up to 60 frames per second, as well as 6K 24 widescreen mode that records in a cinematic 2:35:1 aspect ratio. Switching to the dual lens 360 module, the RS supports full 360-degree video at 5.7K 30 frames per second, which can be exported to playback in 360 or reframed to 16:9 1080p using the Insta360 Studio smartphone or desktop app. Both the 4K and 360-degree lenses produce crisp, vivid footage, and Insta360's flow state stabilization is effective at taming even the jerkiest of clips. The One RS even offers full 360-degree horizon leveling, something the top-of-the-line GoPro Hero 10 Black cannot match, but it does require applying after the fact using Insta360's app. If you're looking for a flagship action camera that can do it all, few devices come close to matching the flexibility of the Insta360 One RS. The next one we have Insta360 One X2. If you are in the market for a 360 video camera, then the Insta360 One X2 is as good as consumer 360 cams get. The One X2 combines footage from a pair of wide-angle lenses to create vibrant, detailed 5.7K 360-degree videos at up to 30 frames per second. The two video feeds are stitched together near seamlessly, and the camera can even make selfie sticks disappear entirely. More traditional single lens recording are supported at up to 1440p at 50 frames per second, and on the still side it can create 18 megapixel photosphere and 6 megapixel panoramas. Importing the footage into Insta360 Studio, you can then apply Insta360's super steady flow state stabilization, program subject tracking, or reframe your footage. Reframing enables you to crop your 360 footage down into a standard 16:9 1080p video, taking full control over which part of the scene you want to view. You can even cut between different camera angles to mimic the effect of a multi-camera setup. While there's learning curve to editing 360 footage, Insta360's app is nicely refined and the workflow is straightforward. On number 3, we have the AKASO Brave 7. AKASO may not carry GoPro's brand recognition, but the firm's affordable line of action cameras has built up a cult following in recent years, retailing for comfortably under €200. The AKASO Brave 7 supports 4K video recording at up to 30 frames per second, offers electronic image stabilization, and captures 20 megapixel stills. It packs both front and rear color displays, a feature you would need to shell out close to twice as much for on a GoPro, and even comes bundled with a pair of batteries, a dual battery charger, and a selection of mounts so you can start shooting right away. As you might expect at this price, there are few compromises. While its image quality is decent for the money, you will need to stick to well-lit environment to avoid excessive grain creeping in. There are no built-in mounting points, so it needs to sit in within a cage, and the inbuilt microphone is rather weak and not a patch on the latest crop of GoPros. Despite these weaknesses, however, the AKASO Brave 7 is a cracking budget camera, generously appointed and could be all the camera you need. On number 4, we have the Insta360 Go 2. When it comes to small, lightweight cameras, few devices come close to rivaling the Insta360 Go 2. Little larger than a thumb and weighing a paltry 27 grams. The GoPro can go places that more traditional action cameras simply can't. The included mounts enable you to easily clip or stick the camera onto different surfaces, while a pendant mount allows you to wear it around your neck. The camera itself is magnetic, which opens up a whole world of additional mounting possibilities, while the Go 2's charging case, which incorporates plastic tripod legs and a 1x4" tripod mount, lets you trigger the camera from afar. The Go 2 records 1440p video at up to 50 frames per second, can create 4x slow motion clips in Full HD, and there are dedicated modes for time lapses and hyperlapses. Insta360's flow state electronic stabilization is on hand to keep the videos nice and steady, and a neat horizon leveling function ensures your shots are level no matter how you orient the camera. Its form factor does present a few limitations. You'll need to pair the camera with your phone for accurate framing or playback. Onboard storage is limited to 32 GB and there is no 4K recording. The next, on number 5, we have DJI Pocket 2. The DJI Pocket 2 is a fully stabilized camera that, as its name suggests, is small enough to fit in your pocket. While it cannot rival GoPro's flagship hero cameras for toughness, it is not even waterproof. Its built-in 3-axis gimbal truly sets it apart. This mechanical stabilizer enables it to produce super steady shots, cinema-smooth camera movements, and it can even track moving subjects. Video recording is supported up to 4K 60 frames per second, still can be shot up to an impressive 64 megapixels, and there are creative modes for producing hyperlapses, time lapses, and panoramas. The camera can be used standalone, or you can connect it directly to your smartphone to take advantage of your phone's larger display. DJI's smartphone app also allows you to share and edit your clips on the go. While the standard version of the DJI Pocket 2 is certainly very capable, if your budget can stretch to it, it's worth picking up the Pocket 2 Creator Comb. The comb includes the DJI Do-It-All handle, which adds both wireless support and a speaker, a wireless microphone transmitter, and a mini tripod and a wide-angle lens. On number 6, we have the DJI Osmo Action. The DJI Osmo Action is an excellent alternative to the traditional GoPro hero, having been recently superseded by the Action 2. The original Osmo Action is becoming a little trickier to find, but stock is still available and often at a reduced price. The Osmo Action supports 4K video at up to 60 frames per second, Full HD video at up to 120 frames per second, and offers excellent stabilization across all resolutions and frame rates. Given its rate, it cannot quite compete with the GoPro's latest flagship offerings, but it is still a decent alternative to GoPro's Hero 8 Black. Unlike the Hero 8, it features both front and rear displays for easy framing, whether in front of or behind the camera. The standard 4K build of Insta360's newer One RS will offer you more bang for your buck these days, but if you're after something a little more conventional, and you can find one for a decent price, the Osmo Action is still worth considering. Thank you for being with us so far. I hope you have liked the video. So make sure to check out the links in the description for the price info, and also make sure to hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned and stay blessed.